Well, hello YouTube, and welcome back to the Daily Life for another great episode. I know that yesterday I said I was going to talk about desks. That is not a complete lie, but I was thinking about it last night, and I was like, well, I probably won't have enough to talk about for 10 minutes if I'm just talking about desks. So I decided to expand my topic, and I'm going to talk about furniture in general. And I'm going to start with desks, because I know that you're excited to hear about my thoughts on desks. So I'm going to start with desks and move on to some other furniture after that. We'll see how many I can do. It's kind of a rapid fire thing. I'm not very good with rapid fire, so we'll see how it goes. Desks. Okay. I'm sitting at one right now. I'm not going to show it to you because that will require me to lift my computer, show you my room, which is kind of messy today, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to, like normal, let you see my face and that lamp behind me. Oops. Just behind me. There. Everything's backwards when you're talking into a camera. Okay, desks. I'm sitting at a desk. It is wooden. It's quite big. Desks are a staple for working. I consider this kind of like a job, and I'm sitting at a desk. You can lean on them. You can do a lot of cool things. Now, I happen to have a very big desk because I got a lot of stuff on it. I got my computer, my printer, my lamp, phone, some paraphernalia over here. Standard things that most people have on their desks. Got some drawers. Desks are a cool thing. Now, I don't know why some offices are doing away with desks. Some offices are deciding, hey, instead of giving our employees desks, let's make them work on a treadmill. Let me tell you something. If you're a business and you try to do that, this is a challenge. Any businesses that have desks, which is like 98% of businesses, I would say, have desks. Let your employees work on a treadmill for a week. See how much work they get done. I'm going to bet it's not a lot. Just a gut feeling. They're probably not going to get a lot of work done. Because if they need to get something, say they need an important document, can't get it. Got to go to a desk. That's why desks are useful. Okay, I'm only 2 minutes in. That's about as rapid fire I can get, so I'm going to go and talk about beds. I'm in a room with a bed. Seems logical to talk about them. Beds are probably my favorite type of furniture because you sleep in them. Most people will spend 1/4 to 1/3 of their life in a bed. So they're important. They're pretty simple compared to desks. They don't have a lot of these drawers and gadgets and gizmos on them. You just got some sheets and some pillows and a person or a couple people. Some people, if you're married or in a relationship, you have 2 people. If you're single, you have 1 person in the bed. And a lot of people come up with some great ideas when they're lying in bed. I don't, but some people do. Beds are cool. Okay, not really the most exciting piece of furniture to talk about, so I'm going to move on and talk about sofas, or couches, or if you're old school, Chesterfields. If you don't know what that means, look it up. Dictionary.com. Just gave you a plug. Anyway, couches, or what did I say, sofas, whatever, you see. They're cool, because you can do a lot of things on a sofa. You can watch TV, you can read, you can have a conversation with somebody, you can eat, you can do a lot of things. Some of the things I'm not going to mention, because this is a family program, but I'm sure that if you're over 18 you know what I'm talking about. You can do some pretty cool stuff on the sofa. Again, family programs, I'm not going to mention what, you can. Most people use sofas for watching television, though. So if you're on a sofa right now and you're watching The Daily Life, I commend you. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing, where you're supposed to be doing it. That's important. What other furniture can I talk about as we approach the halfway point of my show? We could talk about chairs. I'm sitting in a chair right now. I could stand up and show you what kind of chair, but I'm not going to because I don't feel like standing up. I don't like standing up in the middle of my show. It's unprofessional. So I'll just talk about them. The chair I'm sitting on, got some armrests. It's got some wheels. It's an office chair. It's got nice lumbar support. Keep my back straight while I'm talking to you. It's a pretty nice chair. I don't know where I got it. Actually, it was a gift. But if you don't have a good office chair, you're going to want to check into that. Because it might mess up your back. Sorry, chiropractors. I'm a nice guy, and people's backs can be fixed, and I can do that by telling them to get a decent chair instead of going to you and paying like $9 a second. I'm going to do it. Watch, now I'll be a chiropractor and my business will go under because of this video. No, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to be a chiropractor. Medicine waved goodbye to me a long time ago. But it's a fine career field. If you're thinking about going into medicine, please do. We need more doctors. I'm not talking about furniture anymore. How did I get off my topic? Furniture. Let's go to tables. Another piece of furniture that I haven't mentioned yet. Tables are pretty cool. A lot of different types of tables. You got the kitchen table, you got the bedside table, you got the boardroom table, you got the outdoor table, you got the pool table. A lot of different types of tables, eh? I bet you didn't think about it like that before. Other types of table. I guess a desk is kind of like a table. But anyway, there's lots of types of tables. That's the point that I was trying to get across. And the other point that I'm going to make about tables is that they all serve one basic function. You use them to put things on. Now, if it's a kitchen table, you're probably going to put food on it. If it's a boardroom table, you're probably going to put important papers and documents on it. If it's a bedside table, you probably have a lamp, maybe an alarm clock, actually probably an alarm clock and a lamp, maybe a phone, maybe a notepad and pen, in case you got to write something down when you're in bed. I don't know. What other table? If you're at a pool table, you probably got some cues, some pool balls. I don't know what they're called. Pool balls. Sorry, any pool players out there. You can't tell me what they're called because I disable comments, but they're called something. Yeah, that's pool tables. They're pretty cool. Tables in general are cool. And that is pretty much the main things about furniture. I could go on and on and on, but I only have 2.5 minutes left, and I want to talk about furniture in general instead of just describing to you furniture like I've done for the past 8 minutes. We couldn't live without furniture. Well, we could, but it would be uncomfortable. Can you imagine sleeping on a rock? That's why they invented beds. Can you imagine eating off the floor? That's why they invented tables. Can you imagine sitting on the ground and watching TV? If you live in Japan or China, you probably already do that. But I don't, and I sit on a couch. That's why they invented couches. Can you imagine not having anywhere to put your alarm clock? Bedside table. Are TVs considered furniture? Well, that's a question for another show, another talk. I don't know the answer. They're a product, but I don't know if they're furniture. I think they are. TVs and TV stands are furniture. And they're pretty cool. Yes, they are. Lamps. Oops. See? Camera backwards. Lamps. It's a lamp. It's furniture. It emits light like the sun does. The sun's shining in right now. The sun is not a piece of furniture. It's a star. Only 55% of people actually know the sun's a star. Did you know that? That's sad, folks. We have a problem in our public education system. I'm stopping myself because I was about to go into a big policy idea, big political thing. Told you I wasn't going to indoctrinate you with my political views, and I'm not going to. But seriously, if you don't know the sun's a star, you need to go back to grade 3. Just thought I'd mention that. If you don't know that a couch or a bed is a piece of furniture, you should probably go back to grade 3 too. Because you're really in need of some education. But I think that like me and about 99.9 other people that are watching this, you know that the sun's a star, and you know that a couch and a bed are furniture. That's pretty much all I have to say about furniture, and that's pretty much all I had to say for this week. So I will be back on Monday with another topic. I haven't decided what Monday's topic is going to be yet, so you'll have to tune back in. and have a good day.